Okay, let's get right into it. We're going to cut through all the noise, all the hype about making money with AI. This is the honest-to-goodness guide to the side hustles that are actually working, and the ones that are still going to be around in a couple of years.
I mean, you've seen these headlines, right? They're absolutely everywhere. These wild claims of instant push-button money are plastered all over social media. And look, who wouldn't be tempted by that promise? But here's the dose of reality. The actual data shows that a staggering 95% of people who jump on these flashy AI trends, they quit within 90 days. The problem isn't the AI, it's the whole approach.
So, to make sure you're not part of that 95%, we need a better way of thinking, a framework. See, the secret isn't about picking the latest, shiniest AI tool. It's about choosing the right path for yourself before you even think about the tools.
Okay, this slide right here, this is the core idea that separates the people who make it from those who don't. On one side, you have what's called short-term arbitrage, basically just spitting out raw AI content and trying to sell it. That game is already over. On the other side, you have sustainable systems. This is where you use AI as a powerful tool, but you add that crucial 30 to 40% of human skill, your own expertise. That is where the real long-term money is. So how do you find your path? Well, it really just boils down to two simple questions. First, how fast do you need to see some income? Are we talking this month, or can you build something for the next 6? And second, what are you already good at? What skills are you bringing to the party? Let's use these two questions to look at what's really working.
And that brings us to the main event. Forget all the viral fads. We're going to dive into 7 boring but reliable hustles. Why boring? Because these are the ones that solve real problems for real businesses, and they have the numbers to prove their staying power.
First up, we've got one of the most popular and genuinely powerful methods out there: creating faceless videos. You can run entire channels on YouTube, TikTok, you name it, without ever having to show your face. You use AI for the scripts, the voiceovers, even the visuals. It's a perfect sustainable system, because you're not just making random videos, you're building a real asset, curating content for a niche you care about. And just look at these numbers, they're fantastic. The reason this gets a 5-star rating is that amazing combo of having basically zero startup cost, but a sky-high potential income of over 10 grand a month. All you need are a couple of cheap AI tool subscriptions, and you can start building something that pays you through ads, affiliate links, and even brand sponsorships. Okay, next up is my personal top recommendation. I call it being a digital plumber. So many businesses, especially small ones, are just drowning in boring, repetitive tasks. They will happily pay you to come in and build simple AI automations that fix those leaks in their workflow. You are the expert who designs the system. That's pure human value. And the stats here tell you exactly why it's my top pick. This has, by far, the fastest path to getting your first check. Seriously, you could learn a tool like Zapier or Make over a weekend and start pitching clients on Monday. And the best part? That income almost always includes a monthly retainer fee, which means you're building predictable, recurring revenue right away. All right, I know it doesn't get much more boring sounding than bookkeeping, but that is its superpower. Every single business out there, no matter how big or small, has to track its money and file taxes. It's completely non-negotiable. And while AI tools are great, they need a human expert, you, to provide the oversight and the trust that a business owner needs. Now, the most important thing to see here is that this hustle is recession-resistant. Think about it. When the economy gets shaky, businesses might slash their marketing budget, but they will never fire their bookkeeper. This is a service with constant, year-round demand, and AI tools just make you way more efficient at handling multiple clients. Now, this one is a huge, fast-growing opportunity that almost nobody is talking about. As companies everywhere rush to adopt AI, they're generating this massive wave of content that's, well, it's often kind of wrong. They desperately need humans to come in, review it, edit it, and catch the mistakes. This is literally our framework, adding that 30% human value packaged as a service. The real key to making this work is leveraging what you already know. If you have any past experience in healthcare or law or real estate, you can spot the subtle mistakes in AI-generated content for that industry that a generalist would totally miss. That specific knowledge is what lets you charge those higher-end hourly rates. Let's be real for a minute. Most people are actually pretty bad at talking to AI models. They don't know how to ask for what they want. And that knowledge gap creates a fantastic opportunity. If you've spent the time to figure out how to get amazing results from ChatGPT or Midjourney, you can package that knowledge up and sell it. This is such a great way to build a semi-passive income stream. You do the hard work of creating a really good prompt pack one time, you upload it to a marketplace like Gumroad or Etsy, and it can just keep on selling day after day with almost no extra work. It's a perfect sustainable system because you're selling your curated human knowledge, not just some raw AI output.
If you're looking for a really beginner-friendly entry point, this is it. Pretty much every local business in your town knows they should be doing social media, but they just don't have the time. With today's AI tools, a single person, you, can now do the work of a whole team. The AI does all the repetitive grunt work, which frees you up to focus on strategy and taking care of your clients.
This is just a perfect illustration of what we mean by AI leverage. You can use simple tools to come up with content ideas, write all the captions, and even create the images in a tiny fraction of the time it used to take. That insane efficiency is what lets you handle several clients at once and build up a really solid monthly income. And finally, here's another amazing service you can offer to local businesses. Using really simple no-code platforms, you can build and manage AI chatbots for their websites. These bots work 24/7, answering common questions, booking appointments, and capturing new leads while the business owner sleeps. What makes this so powerful is that retainer model. A business doesn't just pay you a one-time fee to build the bot, they pay you a monthly fee to keep it updated, to monitor its performance, and to make it smarter over time. That creates a super predictable and scalable income for you. Okay, so how does this all fit together? We've just looked at 7 pretty different hustles, but believe it or not, they all run on the exact same underlying formula. This is the system that truly separates the people making a few $100 a month from the ones pulling in 5,000.
So here it is. The critical point is this simple 3-part formula. It's not just about using AI. It's about combining your genuine, specific expertise with AI as a multiplier for your own efforts, and then applying that combo with consistency, week after week. That's it. That's the formula that builds a real, sustainable income.
So as we wrap this up, just think about this. The flashiest, most exciting ideas are rarely the ones that build stable income. The real value and the real profit always comes from solving the boring, everyday problems that businesses and people will always be willing to pay to fix. The only question left is, which boring problem are you going to solve?